Well, I said, first good snow we got, I was gonna go put the Apache tracks on, and today's the day. 2 inches of snow, still snowing. Probably got a foot in the mountains, and we have a late muzzleloader hunt starting in December 2nd. And so we are putting Apache tracks on today. First snow's always so beautiful. North Idaho. Our apple tree. Poor deer. Got all the apples. No more apples for the deer.
Real easy. Hook, line, and singer. This is how it goes. I play a snippet from a song, a very short song.
Okay, installation of the Apache 360 tracks. Here in North Idaho, snowing like the dickens today. Probably rain tomorrow, but putting the tracks on 2021 Outlander Max XTP 1000. First thing we could do is pull the tires off. We'll just kind of do a little video as we go. We got a late muzzleloader hunt starting December 2nd. So I'm guessing we'll have plenty of snow by December 2nd. I'm putting the tracks on. Okay, 17 pages of Can-Am's instructions. Got to go to Can-Am instructions, print them out. Very first step, tires off. You can see in there. Got to take this plate off. See right there on the axle. Just 3 bolts, 2 in the back and 1 in the front. First step, pretty simple. Okay, once the shields are off, these are going on. That little thing there is a little bit deceiving. So I didn't put it on there yet because I've got that one on the right hand side. That bracket has got to be wiggled around and it will go on there. It's pretty simple. Got a flange on each side. You put the flange on there. You got a U-bolt up underneath there. Right there. This is the U-bolt. Goes over your axle. Right down in there. You can see it in there or not, but there it is on the bottom. And then that little flap, I'm not sure. This is the left side. We'll go put the other side on. Okay, ready for the other side. You want to make sure that U-bolt is on there first. Dang sure you want to make sure that bolt is through there. Because when I lift this up and snap it on there, you won't be able to get that U-bolt back in there or that in there. So it's really pretty simple. It just lifts right up on there. Okay, you want to make sure, like I said, you got that bolt in there. You'll never get it in there. U-bolt's the same thing. Once you get that bracket up there, that U-bolt, you'll never get it back in there. And it just sits up in there. Put those little sleeves in the grooves. Put the bolts in there. 48 pounds of torque. 48 pounds is a lot, so you just got to be careful, because I would imagine you could strip those out pretty easy. I don't know why it says 48 pounds, but that's what I'm doing. That's what it says. Okay, once the tracks are on, those brackets are on. We are underneath this thing. We've got the one side done. This is gonna go right up under there. Guess I can't see. There we go. It's gonna go up there. Gotta take the spring off first, but in order to get this nut loose on the back. Okay, not doing a very good job of putting this on film. I'm on the back. This has got a square tube. It just got a plastic cover on there. You do have to cut the top of it off to get it off there. Redo your brake on this. But you just slide that bar through, bolt this on and that one on. Pretty simple. The really bad part that doesn't explain it is this is the rear track. That bracket right there. It doesn't explain it. It's tight on there. And when you get to this side, that last bolt is underneath that wheel. And so I'll show you how. I'm just going to pop that wheel off and put that last bolt in there. It's really not that tough. We'll just pry that down a little bit and that wheel will come right off of there. Okay, the easiest way to get that last bolt in, stick a little screwdriver in there. That center cap pops right off of there. 15mm bolt. We'll unscrew that. We'll pry this track down just a little bit. We'll lift that wheel off, then we'll be able to get at that nut. Okay, I took a bar, pried that down, got this up, got the bolt off. Just wiggle this thing around a little bit here. And there she is. And now, that last bolt that goes in for that bracket is right there. And then it's really simple just to put it all back together. Okay, got that fourth bolt in there. As you can see, those wheels, I'll pull this back down. We'll just drop that wheel back on there, bolt it down, and that bracket will be done. Okay, once you get that bracket on there, your anti-rotation bar, they want 2 pads according to the directions, 3 pads on the bottom from where that bracket is. It's right there that we just put on. So you got 2 there, 3 there. Put the track on, and then it's gonna hook right to there, just bolts on there, and that's all there is to the back. There's no adjustments, there's no nothing. That track is ready to be bolted on. Okay, hooking up the back traction bar. Got a carriage bolt that goes in from the inside. Just like that. Got a lock in there. Put a washer on there. Neoprene washer. And the spacer. Okay. And then grab that torsion bar. Slides right on there like that. And then one washer. And then the nut. I gotta have 2 hands because you gotta hold the back of it. And that's all there is to that traction bar, and then we'll show you what we do underneath. The battery in my camera went dead, so unfortunately I didn't get to do any of the filming. Basically all that was left is just to tighten down those bolts on those rubber bushings on that back track arm, and other than that, it was pretty simple. The biggest thing is that back bracket. I'm not sure how that was. The directions were really bad on that. You're just going to have to either take that wheel off, or there's a little strap that kind of holds it together that it said to cut it off. And when you cut it off, it's like I said, you just cannot get that bolt in there. So if anybody else has a better way to do it, then hopefully there is a better way to do it than having to take those wheels off of there.